Doing good work over here. And we're back. Last time, if you remember, we had just taken the provincial capital of Kemri. Mannfred had taken the plain of Tuskers down here. And although we heard they were destroyed, it seems like the Tomb King dynasty is back. So while Mannfred's distracted, I believe our goals are to really take over these vampire corrupted areas. You know, get some buildings here as well. But also we need to recover a little bit on our money. So I might go ahead and dismiss some units that aren't super valuable to us. I think these archers can go. I also think we can combine some spearmen here. It's actually a good unit. So yeah, we want a little bit more money per turn. I think before we had kind of the momentum of lots of sacking and taking settlements. But we do have a bunch of Vampire Knights, which is super strong, both in auto-resolve and in real fights. I would love to keep them. So I'm okay with this smaller army. I think we can do quite a lot with it. And although we could transform more of these into kind of economy-focused buildings, I'm okay with these also being the way they are. And so I might... Let's see, I might actually recruit a lord just to throw him away so I can get some scouting in this area. But all that said, I think we're just going to go ahead and end the turn here. I guess, yeah, this isn't bad. We can do that. I'm going to build that building and we can go ahead and end the turn, see if Mannfred decides to appear, and see if we can take any of these territories around here to kind of get our economy and some provinces back in the game again. All right, we're back, and we have this dilemma here. I'm going to choose this one. It gives us 10 more leadership when fighting vampire count armies. I think that's perfect for our situation. So they would like us to build tall walls. We get 500 gold for that. We'll see. Maybe. Our units are recovering pretty well over here. I'm actually going to move a warrior priest to do some scouting for us. Let's get him to like 50%. That way we can, yeah, see. Or bring him back if we need to. This would be worthwhile to attack. Let's see, I'm going to actually bring him maybe more this direction. Thing is, do we want him for the fight or do we not?
Volkmar the Grim.
Black Coach. That's a pretty strong unit.
Yes, the rights of war are ready. This is wise.
Let's go ahead and do this level up while we're waiting here. Just giving more health.
The righteous hammer.
And let's see if we can't give our heroes some of the items that maybe our lords have. All right. Let's go to ancillaries. Yep. This is fine. This is fine as well. Yeah, I mean, I would love to attack this army here and start to dwindle down Mannfred's forces.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
This is also Skarbrand. Or Skarbrand. Yeah, we might have gotten ourselves into a pickle. But
my knowledge is yours.
In any case, win or lose, it's been an interesting campaign. I think I would know how to play Volkmar differently next time. I think one of the things we did was try to rush for this, not realizing how hard it would have been to have taken that army on. Maybe what we could have done is continued to take over this peninsula and have more of a foothold in this area as opposed to this kind of more dangerous one over here to the east. But let's talk to our dwarf friends over here, see if they would not get into some kind of alliance with us or join any of our wars. Yeah, it's super low, but if we traded them a settlement, like Kemri, they would. So they're also fighting the dynasty. Yeah, this is interesting. By having them join a war with us, they would become even more friendly to us, which is better for even later deals and things. Giving them Kemri would allow for them to, have more resources. I would love if we could give them that and then do a military alliance. Yeah, this might be actually better for us than we think. Yeah, so they won't do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if, because he won't be at war with Mannfred, that he would actually attack. That said, it would defend us from things like getting attacked by the Black Pyramid of Nagash. We'll sit on that for a turn, knowing that that's an option we can take.
Ready.
We do have some replenishment that needs to happen here. I might try to grab one more spearman. I know we got rid of one, but now that we have some money coming in and we'll have even more next turn, let's go ahead and do that. And because we are going to sit, let's just scout some more. We can always bring him back if we need to. Yeah. So.
Now. Never
Yeah,
yield.
really, really interesting game. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. Okay.
Orders.
So our units are doing pretty well here. Our scout has leveled up, so let's go ahead and figure out what to give him. So close to getting soulfire, which will really change the game for us. I'm gonna go ahead and give him some melee attack. I think what we could do, because these armies are looking relatively scary, is sit outside the settlement, bring our warrior priest back, and you'll notice it's been a minute, but we do have this quest to take the to get the Jade Griffon, which is a super strong item for Volkmar. I think I might try to do that. Now the question is, would it be... I've never actually fought this one, so like, would it completely decimate our existing army? I think it's kind of worth the risk. All right. Yeah, so I think the way we should fight this is... Let's see, they have Black Knights with lances. Yeah, it's a good thing that we have the 4 Empire Knights to kind of compete with their ranged units. Yeah, I think this will work out.
Sons of Sigmar, to me! Out there in that fen is a heretic, holding the Jade Griffon to his chest like the grubby thief he is. To think that the symbol of our cult, blessed by Magnus himself, is now in the clutches of this necromancer and his vampire consorts. No! I say again, no! Hunt down this filth! Purge this place and strike down any who dare to rise again. By the comet, that is my decree!
All right.
Souls!
So,
Swordsmen!
now that we have 2 swordsmen, we can better defend our flanks with the flagellants. We have no archers to protect. Have these spearmen in the back. Have our knights, kind of all, put them all out to one side. And so where we'd like to fight, you can actually see that this is kind of like this marshy area. I don't know if this counts as actual water, because I know that monstrous infantry, or cavalry, both in the forest and in water has a debuff, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's melee infantry. I guess we'll find out once the battle starts here, but I am just happy to have more consistent units and knights that can flank and do much more damage as a group. So let's go ahead and start the battle. It looks like they are not going to come over themselves, so we will do it for them.
Not for my honor, but for that of Sigmar himself. To war!
They are shifting. Yeah, the Grave Guard will be strong. The Cairn Race will be super strong as well. I think the only person with magic damage is our Warrior Priests. So let's go ahead, while they are bringing their knights over here, let's go ahead and attack them and then just rush in with our army. That's great. I'm going to have two of them. 2 units of cavalry attack the knights that are also coming. Our units are going forward. If we can actually just immediately run towards their necromancer with our heroes, that'd be super useful. We do not want to run into their spears, so I'm going to bring these Empire Knights back. That's fine as well. We can bring our spearmen up against them and have these units kind of detour a little bit. So yeah, let's definitely get our spearmen over there. And let's continue charging if we can. Or at least attack the Hex Race with our main units, or our lords. Okay. Come on guys, let's move over this way. These Empire Knights are really stuck in. That's okay, because our units over here seem like they're doing okay. Let's see what else we have going on. Let's bring Volkmar to the core of our units. We can bring our flagellants over this way, bring some spearmen over this way. Yeah, so we're trying to use all of our spells over there. We've got some more units coming. I'd love to try to move our knights out. You know, they're good, but they're not invincible. And then it's great that he is here, but let's go ahead and really attack this vampire. From my experience, when you are fighting vampires, if you kill the Lord, typically things crumble away. So yeah, let's keep moving. Yeah, the biggest thing just getting away from those spearmen. We can run this way as well. And let's move these units. So I'll go kind of over here behind if we can. I'm sure the spearmen can attack those. And then this is great. I missed the opportunity to use this, I'm sure. But how are they doing there? Yeah. Let's go back to our knights, see if they're able to get away. I think the one thing you have to do with knights is like constantly, or like any cavalry, is constantly, you know, control them, tell them to, hey, like keep moving over this way. Let's bring these guys in here. You can do it, Volkmar. I believe in you. And let's keep pushing this way with our spearmen and our flagellants. Let's give some buffs to all of our units here. And let's see. Empire Knights. they really love getting stuck in with the enemy units here.
By the Jade Griffon,
Mannfred is
I am Volkmar.
doing good work over here. In a second, we will have killed their lord. We can bring some units to kind of flank, get all the way around these units. And knights, of course, struggling. Alright, their lord is dead. Let's go ahead and fall in here. And the big thing is just surviving so that these knights don't get completely eliminated from the game. We'll just bring them in. I don't think there's anything we can do to help here.
Sigmar, preserve us! Flagellants! Take position!
And these units all kind of
In the name of Sigmar,
fall in as much as they can.
the battle hymns. By Ulrich's rock. Get them!
Ulrich, save us! Flagellants!
Knights, just hold out a little bit longer.
We serve France!
Yeah.
At speed! Your orders? Sir!
It shall be.
So we're doing okay over there. Our knights are really struggling.
Emperor's might! Yes, General!
We should probably eventually, if we can, give them some speed buffs.
March! We are Sigmar's heirs! Yes, General! For the Emperor!
Yeah, and these units are all completely crumbling away.
Right to live! Withdraw!
Yeah, we're probably going to lose a unit of knights.
General!
But I guess we do get the
Swordsmen!
really strong armor piece, so
For Heldenhammer.
The zombies bite!
War!
go ahead and get in there. I'd really prefer you didn't rally. You ran away.
Emperor's might! Ready! Prepare for combat! Go! Taking position!
The reason being is that a lot of our units, because we gave the AI full buffs, they can't go toe-to-toe with a lot of what the enemy has.
Attack! State troops ready!
Yeah, so we did lose
Sigmar calls!
one knight, or at least they hopefully retreated.
We await your orders! For the twin-tailed comet! Show us the foe!
Yeah, these spearmen go ahead and attack.
Flagellants!
Sure.
Ready for battle.
Cavalry ready! For the Emperor!
Yeah, this has really been a... I'm trying to figure out how to best use Volkmar. And although I would love to have like a diverse army, I don't know if it's more and more. I should just have like flagellant spam and nothing else. Because of the AI buffs and because like we don't have magic, so it's harder to kind of control the battlefield. It's way easier just to blob up and get all of our buffs in one place.
General! To battle!
But
Take the ground! Go!
maybe
Sigmar calls! Moving now! Swordsmen!
we've at least distracted their knights for a while.
Faith is my shield. For the twin-tailed comet.
Give more buffs to all the units here.
By Ulrich's rock!
Just have you guys go ahead and retreat. No reason to stay around.
By Dormarez! Swordsmen! We serve the Emperor!
Right, I'm gonna have our three lords just go ahead and take out these Black Knights. Which is probably the only real reason the enemy is still sticking around in this fight.
Ready for war. By the Jade Griffon. Grand Theogenist.
By Ulrich's rock! Take the ground! At speed!
Quickly now.
Run back. We don't want to
Without
have
delay. Quick march.
spearmen attack us. Those are just ghouls. Oh, okay, these are just ghouls. That's actually okay.
Volkmar the Grim. To
We can
battle.
stay in. these units just kind of run in.
To battle!
This is a super strong ability. The Tormentor Sword giving everybody around less stats.
The Empire endures! Shield of Faith! Now!
Battle ready!
Yeah, having that soulfire would be super useful, giving us a little bit of an edge in combat.
Go! To battle!
I think I'll just go ahead and speed this up. It's pretty much resolved. I guess because it's a quest battle, it's not as easy to get units to just kind of crumble and win the battle. But it looks like we've done everything we need to.
We are Sigmar!
There we go. Yeah, Perk. But we will take what we can get. Alright, we're back again. Got some loot. I'm going to go ahead and actually take the crowns this time. Only because whenever you do a quest, it typically gives you extremely high replenishment. There's also a free company militia, regiment of renown, which we could recruit. Yeah, we should get the Jade Griffon. So hopefully that is automatically attached, yes, to Volkmar. Sure, Volkmar, you can take that. And we can give some magic items to our other heroes here. Let's go ahead and level everybody up. Okay, I just wanted to tune back in because of this super strong ability for Volkmar. This is going to make the free company militia much stronger. We don't have any yet, but we could use that regiment of renown. We also, it unlocks kind of this further path that gives more speed buffs to our units, which we could have definitely used last time. Flaming attacks, which would be super useful against vampires, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and grab this ability. I actually think I would like to get flaming attacks before we get the speed buff.
I will cast out all evil.
And now we're going to recover over the turn. We have 7,000 gold.
Instrument of Sigmar's will.
I think it's about time that we could
Volkmar the
re-recruit a lord. We used 2,000 for this. Let's go ahead. Be a little concerned to bring back one of our lords that we've leveled up. I think there might be a chance that these provinces are lost over here. But
Chosen of Sigmar. Blessings of
that's right.
Sigmar
In any case,
upon you.
I'd like to get, I think, 2 more flagellants. Maybe even 3. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's make 6 max maybe. And then if we'd really like to get this free company militia, that also costs quite a bit per turn, which a lot of these regiments of renown do. So we'll see. They have extremely good stats. So all right, let's go ahead and end the turn. Okay, another quest issued. This is a super good item. This is Volkmar's other unique item, I guess weapon. So we will definitely consider that while we're kind of building up our forces. Yes, our other lord is back. We have some buffs to our infantry. we'll try to get this last one here, get more weapon damage and charge bonus, and eventually we'll start doing some cavalry buffs. So that's 9 turns. Actually, let's go ahead and do cavalry now. We will definitely lose this province, so I'm going to go ahead and stop that building. We could run back. We have one more turn for these flagellants. So let's go ahead and with this warrior priest, go ahead and scout here.
Never.
Yeah,
There is power within prayer.
super tough. Let's go ahead and recruit one of our old archlectors here.
Protector
So that gives us 1,000 gold.
ever onward.
And I think we're going to try to use that ambush strategy
My
with him.
faith burns bright.
We also,
Let us forge.
yeah,
our
let's make sure we
faith.
don't lose this
Healing.
warrior priest.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Bring him back.
This is wise.
Pretty soon we'll actually be able to upgrade this building. What we could do, see actually what the garrison looks like here. I mean, it's not bad.
Never.
Is it strong enough to deal with everything here? Maybe. If we still do.
Your word is my command.
I think if we get a few units here and they decide to attack, we could defend at least the Black Tower of Arcan. So building upgrade available, yes, let's ignore that. I don't think any diplomacy is going to happen unless we actually, let's go to our dwarf friends over here. Oh, not those ones. Let's go ahead and click.
Welcome, men of the Empire.
Because we're going to lose it anyway, let's go ahead. What is this one called? Oh, okay, we can't. I was going to consider trading this settlement to get some money out of it because we're going to lose it, but that's okay.
Cease.
So,
What orders?
yeah, one more turn of recovery here, and then we will continue. Okay, so they actually pivoted and brought Mannfred. So, that said, this province is gone.
Praise be.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give them military access. Hopefully they can join us and start to help out with everything that's happening here. Yeah, weren't able to recruit those units. So instead, let's actually get this Free Company militia so we have something to say for ourselves. I've actually never had a campaign where I've been running around this much like we have. So we may be on our last breath here, but I think we
Honored to serve.
fight until the last one.
Servant of the faith.
So ambush success chance is 40% here. I don't think we can get it any better, but maybe. Needs to know.
Servant of Sigmar. Ever
Once we kill
vigilant.
Mannfred, we can pretty easily, take out the rest of his armies.
Awaiting orders.
We go here.
Guided by Sigmar.
My will
Yeah,
done. The convention is to bow.
they're okay with us.
I
I
suggest
wonder if we can.
stay in my.
Yeah, we can't convince them to do anything either. Let's put this lord in
Champion
camp
of
stance
the faith.
Hunting the wicked.
and go into ambush.
Sigmar has heard my prayers.
I feel like Mannfred can get this close. Let's go ahead and upgrade this building.
I veto this.
Yeah. And we'll see. Is this the end?
I will scour the enemies of Sigmar.
Okay, so we are back. It looks like Mannfred has disappeared. Over the end turn, they also were able to capture El Calbad.
Ready to serve.
I'm going to
serve the
I'm gonna see if we can just fight this unit. They may be trying to ambush us as well, but I think at this point we need to
Volkmar the Grim.
start fighting back.
Sigmar is with us.
Alright, so this is decisive. And it would be low casualties, so I'm actually inclined to corpse cards. Yeah, let's just go ahead and auto-resolve this. Okay, we have a level up here to take care of.
Sigmar's will.
Get some armor. So here's Mannfred.
Your word
We
is
go
my
forward march to get back into our territory.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you. Following Sigmar's path.
I serve Sigmar.
I don't think Mannfred would attack us. Actually, doesn't seem like his army is very strong at all, aside from himself. So, but one unit of vampires down, or one group of vampires down.
Ready.
Here to serve.
Go ahead and see if we got any new ancillaries. Or any items. Okay.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
The Empire's foes do not escape
right.
the grand the
They want a payment, which we will happily do. We can't afford any more wars right now. Okay, we have armor and missile resistance for our cavalry. Upgrade any building or settlement to level 5. We can try our best.
Archlector. Praise be to Sigmar.
I think what we're going to do is try to
I will do anything for Sigmar.
come over here and... Okay,
Forward.
stop right there.
In his name.
I see Sigmar's hand in this.
Let's go ahead and enter a raiding stance
I serve the Heldenhammer.
and try to ambush within their
Moving.
territory.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
That is a lot of black coaches. Let's go ahead and pick some technology. So it'll be very strong. I'm gonna go ahead and actually pick the... Let's see. We do want this one.
The
Our army is
righteous
pretty
hammer of
militia
Sigmar.
or melee heavy, and that extra melee attack will go a long way. Or weapon strength will. Alright, success. We have caught the enemy in a trap. It says Pyrrhic victory for us. I have to say that the auto-resolve is giving us the best outcome we could possibly have. I do not think that we could take on this many black coaches. So, unfortunately, although we are going to lose 3 of our flagellants, I think we have to do it. So we will take some gold from that. taken out one more army of Mannfred, gotten a piece of armor, and things are looking up. Let's go ahead and give another buff here, or level up to this unit. Get more melee defense.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
Yes. Finally, we have one hero with soulfire. Look at some more armor for some staying power.
Yes.
Another with soulfire. And so close with Volkmar here. But we will go ahead and give the speed buff to Volkmar.
My knowledge is yours.
Let's go ahead and give these 2 items to this hero. And although I'd love to continue the attack, I know how close Mannfred is.
True servant of Sigmar.
What we could do is see.
I'd wither first.
Ready.
Gonna go ahead and upgrade these buildings.
Grand Theogenist.
I think we're gonna recover.
The wicked flee before me.
Now that we have Soulfire, we can do so much more in this
Following
campaign.
Sigmar's path.
I feel much more confident that we can actually turn this thing around. So I hope this story of revenge is exciting to you as we continue this really fun but oppressive campaign. So thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time.